Hi friends, today we discussed about types of research. Before starting this, we have to understand the why research problem is significant in planning research. Here, planning process include selection of a problem for research. Selection of problem for research. Selections of problems in the sense what? Particularly, selections of problem in the sense based on your area of literature, you have read and identify the problems. Then, what are the problems has been arises particularly for the planning, future course of actions. It's a blueprint. It has so many meanings. Particularly for that, in our research planning, must be start from the research questions or research problems. Another one is that formulation of the selected problems, formulations of the selected problems. How to formulate in the sense we have to understand what are the problems has been arises, particularly based on the area of literature, what are the problems has been arises or what are the problems has been identified in that particular literature reviews. Then we have to formulate one by one. We have to formulate, we have to accumulate, then we have to find out the solutions for that, how to solve the problems. Another one is that defining of the objectives. In the many slides, I already told you, dear friends, it is careful about that. While we have to formulating of the problems, the researcher must aware of that. How means you had a lot of ideas, a knowledge after read the literature reviews. Then you have to identify the problems. Then you have to defining of the objectives based on that problems. You have to how to solve the problems because we have lot of objectives means so many objectives we have to solve the problems. Another one is that here aims to collect relevant data. It aims to collect relevant data. Say, for example, planning is a course of actions or a blueprint of that particular topics. Here, aims is to collect relevant data and interpret the data. Relevant data that would be related to your topic. Based on that, based on the problems or issues, you have to formulate or defining the objectives. At the same time, you have to collect relevant data in the sense based on your objectives. And also for finding answers to research questions, to finding answer to research questions. Say for example, you have so many research questions has been arises while you have to select a topic. At the same time, research questions and researchable questions also there. What are those? How to arise the problems? How to solve the problems? How to answer these questions? In the sense, you have to collect all the relevant data. Then you have to study it, interpret, analyze, interpret. Then you have to finding answer to research questions with little effort and time. Means based on your durations, time and time management. Dear friends, particularly I am telling the research scholars, time management is most important. Time management. You have to take, say for example, some of things, the minimum eligibility for submission of thesis is 3 years, maximum 5 years. Another 2 years also extendable. But you need not to wait until 7 years. Instead of that, you have to read more literature, identification of more problems or issues, particularly for your research topics. You have to identify particularly. These are all the some of the informations with regard to, and also you have to put effort and within the stipulated or limited times or time frame. According to that, you have to solve, and also according to that, you have to plan. That is, we can call it as a proposed work plan. you have to do. Say for example, we have to construct a house. We have plan. Plan means we have to calculate the budget. We have to calculate the budget. We have to calculate the time. We have to calculate the materials, construction times, labor required, everything. We have to collect it. It is research is also like that. These are some of the informations, basic informations, or fundamental informations about the how to conduct, particularly how to place a significant roles in a planning researches. Now we have to discuss about types of research. As we know that here we have several types has been studied, particularly in types of research. Here, number one is that pure research, another one is that applied research, another one is that policy research, another one is that actions oriented research. Here, the pure research, particularly, it is also a scientific outcomes. What are those? You have to create, identify new things, theories, or scientific results you have to identify. And also expanding knowledge. How to expand the knowledge? In the sense, you have also a knowledge about the research. And also, what do you mean by pure research? Where can we use? Why we have to use or why we have to conduct this kind of the types of research methods? Here, expanding knowledge. Here, expanding of the knowledge in the sense, I have already told you, knowledge, how to gain knowledge due to the systematic study has been conducted, and also we have to gain or enhance knowledge. Here we have to expansions of the knowledge in the sense you have to apply your mind, your knowledge in the writing of the thesis and also a conducting of the research studies. Another one is that a new things, innovations of new things, inventions of the new things. Say for example, we have to construct houses or dams or roads, anything. We can take it for that. Initially, that is not like that. After completions of this, best example is that a smart city, the concept of smart city, why it has been came into existence, a concept of the smart cities. Why in the sense we have to enjoy, it would be providing all kinds of facilities including mobile networks. There is no distance where for mobile networks. It is easy, it would be a very easy to access for that. Likewise, it is actually the new things, new innovations, innovatives, and also another one is that theories, how to formulate or how to write or how to create a theories. Theories in the sense, say for example, why we need theory, why it plays a significant role. Theories is basically applying for developing country as well as less developed countries or underdeveloped countries or LDCs. This theory, according to any country, underdeveloped countries or developing country, must implement these kinds of the theories, particularly for the developing theories. You have to apply for that. The country will automatically develop over a period of time. Say, for example, we have to conduct Indian 5 years plans. During those, during the 5 years plan, we have to plan in all the sectors. But in the theory, it is mentioned that, say for example, agriculture theory. Agriculture theory. How to make agriculture theory? In the sense, we have to purchase 100 acres of land. We have to classify the lands according to the crop groans, first ring, second ring, third ring, fourth ring, fifth rings. That based on that we have to classify the lands, agriculture land, then you have to plan according to one author, Vantunan theory of agriculture. Why he made a theory? Where can we apply? Why can we apply? In the sense, I already told you, planning it will comes. Why should we apply for that in the sense? Because we have to classify the land, total land, according to land classifications, according to Wanthunam theories of agriculture. We have to achieve higher growth rate or productivity or productions of agriculture growth rate. It includes perishable product, durable product, non-durable product, timber product, forest product, and also fodder of the cows. It includes all kinds of the food crops. We can grow according to land classifications, according to Wanthunam theories of agriculture. Many, Rostow's theory, Cobb Douglas theory, they made a theories. Why theories is very popular, very significant, very important in the sense that theory, which country has been implement or adopt that theory, I think 4 years, 5 years, or 10 years it takes, that country will move forwards because of adoptions of the theory. So that another one is that methodology. As we know that methodology is applicable, the suitability of methods or topic or objectives. Then only based on the objectives only we have to frame the methodology. I already told you methodology is itself is reveals that method of collecting the data and analyzing the data. Data is a group of set of informations. Likewise, another one is that what's the concept of means the hypothesis of assumptions of that particular studies you have to conduct. You have to keep it within your mind. It is actually this pure research. It's a basically considered for gathering knowledge. Why you have to conduct pure research in the sense considered for conducted for gathering knowledge. Gathering knowledge in the sense gathering of informations, gathering of data. Then we have to enhance or gain our knowledge. Get it clear? Here we have to study pure research. Another one is that applied research. Applied research to seek solve a specific problems. To seek solve a specific problems. What are those? Best example is that health problems, education problems. Which education? Either higher education, undergraduate levels, or 10+2 level, or high school level. A specific problems you have to solve or seek to solve the specific problems of particular problems. A specific, in the sense I already told you, education's problem. What are those? Why education is not reached from the grassroots levels? As we know that according to state government, NCRT, MHRD, UGC, and so, etc. They are concentrating on to increase our higher educations and also to increase our research and development R&D, research and developments. Because why we have to promote these are all the institutions has been providing or promoting or upliftmenting of providing financial assistance, fellowships, stipends. Based on that, we have to increase the level of research or percentage of researchers. And another one is that to provide innovative solutions to issues affecting an individual. Here, to provide innovative solutions. How we have to tell innovative solutions, inventions, very creative, innovative. Innovative in the sense we have to suggest, write innovative solutions, a modern solutions. Technology has been adopted, updated, developed. Everyone must to create awareness among the technical knowledge or information technology or information communication technology. And also a group or society, individual, group or society, we can give a innovative ideas, strategies, skills. We have to tell then they have to adopt. Another one is that this approach employs empirical method in order to solve practical problems. Practical problems. Say for example, as we know that very practical. Say for example, here agriculture or industries. How to solve only implementations of a theory, innovative ideas. It is there, though how to solve in the sense a solve of the practical solutions, problems, practical applications of to solve the problems. Best example is that nowadays many areas, districts or states or regions has been destroyed due to floods, due to heavy raining. How to solve this? One thing is that soil erosions, forest deforestations or deteriorations of the forest. How to protect this kind of either soils or a forest? In the sense, we have to give a practical ideas, practical solutions, strategies. What are the strategies has been adopt, implement? It would be a very practical, very fact, very truth. You have to adopt and then you have to expect a development. You have to solve that problems. Likewise, this is another method. Another one is that policy methods. Where can we, first of all, where can we apply policies? Why we have to adopt policies? In the sense, policies particularly for implement to achieve education policy. New education policy has been came 2020. New education policy. Why it has been came? It's a policy. Means we have to increase our literacy rate coming 2025 or 2030. At the same time, we have to goal SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. Why we have to implement? Why we have to policy? Made a policy in the sense. One thing is that we have to increase our literacy rate, GDP growth rate, national income, per capita income, everything. Another one is that industrial policies. As we know that agriculture policy, many agriculture policy, including rural development, including women development, women and child development, and also agriculture policies, particularly for different crops, agriculture crops, floriculture crops, horticulture crops, plantation crops, many, so many. We have to adapt. Our government has been implemented so many policies to increase productivity or productions of that particular product, and also industrial policies. How it would be successful? According to Alfred Weber theory, he made a theory, particularly for industrial location theory. He has been taking into considerations two things. One is that the locations, another one is that availability of raw material. One is that a locations. That locations must be area of agglomerations in the sense that industry has been attract the customers. That's what he highlighted or identified industrial locations theory in the sense the area of agglomerations, attractions, and also availability of raw materials. Say for example, industry is located in Mysore. Raw materials is available from 200 kilometers far away. Marketing accessibility is another 200 kilometers. How can we expect the profits? How can we expect the profit? In these conditions, what are the policies or strategies, skills has been used? That's what at that time we can mate, particularly for the Alfred Weber theory. What he made a theory, why he made a theory in the sense many industries there is no, according to Alfred Weber theory, industrial location theory, it is not according to Alfred Weber. I think gradually it will be closed or locked out. Why it is not established according to Alfred Weber theory, industrial locations theory? If according to that you have to implement it according to Alfred Weber theory, that industries it would be very successful in the sense it has been achieved a self-sufficiency and also higher growth rate. Another one is that sociologically or social policies, social sectors. Like, well, the first example is that educations, health, standard of living, how to provide, what are the problems has been arises particularly in the education systems, from the primary school to higher education, including research and development, and also higher researchers like DLIT pursuing postdoctoral research or something like that. How to provide, how to increase the percentage of results. This would be main thing. We have to understand a policy research. Lastly, actions oriented research. Action oriented research. This action oriented research, particularly improvement in existing methods. Any method you can adopt, already implemented. Improvement in existing methods. Any methodology you have to apply it, but you have to how to strengthen further how to strengthen these methods, particularly for improvements. Practices. Say for example, so many research institute has been conduct trainings, refreshments, orientations. Why this is, and also hands-on exercise. This is a practices. This all the exercise has been conducted because of enhancing, expanding of knowledge of the research. Expanding of the knowledge. How? Means you have to input to the scholars and also you have to expect a good or a appropriate findings, suggestions, policy implications, recommendations, conclusion as well as further studies like that. Another one is that interventions. Say for example, whenever the problems has been arises, intervention. Say for example, farmer suicides. This is the best example for that. Interventions. Government has been interventions, interfere to solve the problems. How? Actually, government has been announced MSP price, in the sense minimum supporting price. Why the farmers has been suicide? Why farmers has been suicide? In the sense because of less price of his or her productivity or productions. Maybe it's a comes under the loss. The farmers automatically committed suicides. It should not be. In this case or in these situations, government can interfere and to solve the problems for providing minimum supporting price, at the same time some relief of the borrowed loans from the banks or societies or non-institutional financial agencies. This would be interventions. Government should interfere to solve the problems. Say for example, many newspapers, many newses and also literature also highlighted that many banks, institutions bank has been charged higher rate of interest, simple interest, compound interest also. Here nowadays the Supreme Court as well as central government has been identify the solutions for that. How to solve this? How to solve the financial burdens and also how can we give, what are the reliefs can give to the farmers agricultural farmers. So that these are all the things, informations, the strategies or skills has been implemented at the time to avoiding of the farmer suicides. This would be in the loss methods like attention, actions oriented researches. You have to come and interfere and also avoid the problems. And also you have to immediately, suddenly, you have to fix the solutions, to give solutions to upliftment of the farmers, to empower the farmers. In the sense, you have to provide all kinds of infrastructural facilities, then only it would be avoided. Otherwise, it would be very vast, very sensitive nowadays. So, this is something about the types of research. I hope you can understand. Dear research friends, you should understand very well, clearly understand, and also I can give so many examples for that. Research methods, types of research. I hope you can understand better, and also you have to get subscribe, like, and share. Don't miss it. See you in the next videos.